Okay guys, so as you see here, finally get her down. Then we're gonna remove this plate there, and then we're gonna install our helmet. Keep watching, that's coming up. So as you see down there is right up to the top of our rafter, and down here is around 4 inches. So right now the building itself is not level. Okay guys, so this is basically, as you see here, the space from here. It's either I put it right over, it's either I put it over here, or I would have to put it way over here, which that's way too much. So I decided to put it, the support closer to the wall itself. This is where we are right now. I just see it change once you reach here, it changed. So I just start with my 16 inches and center from this point over. So it is line up all the way down. Like I said, it's a temporary wall, but I still put my top gun screw in place. Make sure we secure it properly. It's gonna be lots of weight once we remove our structural wall. So now we're gonna start over this side. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna take 2 feet from that corner over and 2 feet from this corner over, and then we're gonna set up our laser, and yeah, keep watching. Just put our tape right up underneath the studs. Nice and square. So you guys don't want to fit the top first. That way you can make sure you consult with your engineer before you take on something like this. We're dealing with structure. Here, right here, it's finished. I can start to come over this side now. We'll start with my 16 over this side, being as we have a niche right here. So we're gonna just step over right now. And then I knock the bottom right up to the mark. As you see, I have my 16 at the mark right there. And we're just gonna put them. Okay, so we're gonna start by 2 feet from this wall here over.
There's the laser?
Yeah. And we're gonna do the same 2 feet down here. So we have to bring our LVL right over to the wall, because if we don't bring our LVL to the wall before we put up our temporary wall, then we won't be able to get in our LVL here to whenever we remove this wall, we can jack it up. So now we have to put them over in place. With the 2 feet that I have here, 2 feet there, and I have 2 feet down at that end. Now I'm just going to check to make sure that it's right on. Mark up top, guys, just in case. Okay guys, so as you see, this is where we're at right now. So as you see, this is not level. So what we're gonna do right now, I noticed that 3 of my rafter is out of level. This one, that one, that one. So we're gonna cut those one a bit taller and try and jack it up to get everything level from now. And later on, when we're putting our LVL, we're gonna string a line and try and get everything level and nice. Okay guys, so as you see here, we finished to set up our temporary wall. This is my temporary wall here. We spaced them 16 inches in center. As you see here, 16 inches in center, go all the way down. Have my LVL ready. So now we're gonna start to take down the block wall and install our LVL. Let's keep going. Okay, so I have my machine here ready. I'm gonna start by removing the structure wall here. We already have our post dropped up. Ready to go. Let's get this. So earlier I thought it was block. I thought I was in it to win it. Turn out that it's concrete. How sad that is. So guys, as you see here, I go ahead and because there's a joining right here in the center of all the rafter run across, as you see here. So what I did, I joined them with some 2x4. As you see there, and I did all the joists like that, go all the way down. We're dealing with concrete now, but luckily most of here is block, because over that section over there, it's concrete. So we gotta tackle that after we finish this one here. Let's keep going. What I'm trying to do here, guys, to help to break the concrete more easier, I'm trying to cut the niche right here. Cut out the bottom, and then once I cut the bottom out, that way you can get a bigger chunk from the concrete. That way you finish it more faster. This is what I mean. What I mean, guys, once you cut it like this, you get it in big chunks, like this, so you get it job done faster. So this is how we're gonna keep on doing it. The boy Ryan, not gonna give up on this guy here. We thought it was just straight blocks, but it turned out to be concrete. But we're not giving up. So we finish the take down our wall. Our next step now is to remove this rafter from here so that we can insert our LVL. Let's take these rafter down now. Okay guys, so I finished to remove my board now. I'm gonna set up my laser level. My laser. I want to get it away from the line about half an inch.
Away from the giant half an inch?
Yeah, from the line. That means that the board, when the carry board come right from the line,
first back on yourself.
the first board I'll go right in the center I mark.
Oh.
You don't have to get the board. Okay guys, so now we're putting up our LVL. What I did here, putting up 3 LVL. So the 3 LVL would be 5 and 5/8 I think. 5 and 5/8. So we're gonna put our first LVL right here. I just here we have our joint right in the center for, you know, I don't even know why they would put a joint, but I mean this house is almost 100 years old. But so we're gonna put our first LVL right over here. And we're gonna put a bad boy on the wall. Our LVL is 14 inches, so we're gonna measure down 14 inches. Gonna level this across. Want it to be perfectly level. Now we're gonna screw on a piece of wood, a piece of 2x4 right here now, so that we can sit our LVL temporarily, so that it can help to hold it up, hold it in place. Okay, well, let's put on our bad boy. I'll make you stand up first. Ready? Open your hair, I'll go with you now.
So, okay.
Hold on, let me come down there.
Hold it now.
Eh?
Hold it.
Well, now, Chrissy, just try and hold this here. Yeah, I'll carry it up and then after it, now put near it. Try another Chrissy. Just hold it, try hold this here. So I'm just putting up a bad boy right now, just to help to steer my LVL in place until I'm gonna have to jack it up because the roof is level. Bring it right to where the line is, but okay, so you're gonna come here. Let me go down there first. Wait. Hold it. I'm gonna go down this side and I'll come here. So I'll put down the center line and then you'll bring this apart. This hand needs to be right here where the line is. Okay. Just hold it till let me go down there. Huh? Okay, go down now. Wow.
Good, so can I come to the line?
The inside need to come right where the line is. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna tap mine. I'm gonna put a temporary screw in mine now. guys, I decided I'm gonna jack up all three at once instead of jack up one and then put the other two onto it. It's probably gonna be more difficult to do it that way. So I'm just gonna put all three of them and then I make one thing and just jack them one time. Okay, so now I'm gonna put up all three of them and then we're gonna make one thing and jack them up. Ready? Beautiful. So now we have our three LVL up. So now we're gonna jack up our. We're gonna jack it up again. Alright? So before we jack it up, we wanna secure. I want to put a piece of rafter right here, but we want to plumb it first. Make sure all three of them is plumb. Okay, so that's where she's plumb. So now we're just gonna secure them in place. The reason why I'm putting this piece of board here, just in case it twists whenever we're jacking it up. We gotta go up around 4 inches or maybe 5 inches. We have to bring it up. So this way we know that it's not gonna twist all over the place. Let's go down there and jack it up. Okay guys, so we finished to put up our 3 beams. So let's see, we put up our 3 LVL now. Down here I use one of the structural screw to hold the bottom in place because down here is perfectly level. As you see right here, I put my whaler on the wall here and I plumb this up. That way, whenever I'm jacking up my LVL, it's gonna go right in line and it's gonna be perfectly plumb after I finish. Over here I'm gonna put one as well, that way it can't twist. Going along down the road down here, as you see here, I put up one over this side and I plumb this one from the LVL. And over here I put another one and I plumb it. So it's perfectly plumb right now with my laser. And down here, I'm gonna put another one right here now. That way once we start to jack up our LVL, it's gonna go right in line and it's not gonna twist all over the place like this. So as you see down there, is right up to the top of our rafter. And down here is around 4 inches. So right now the building itself is not level, so this is the only way we can do it to get it perfectly level and it's not going to be twist. Because if you don't set it up this way where you kind of form it the way you want it to go, as soon as the weight go on it, it's going to twist. Let's keep going. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to screw this on just like this. That's how it is sometimes, guys, when you're using one hand, trying to balance this side up. Just going to put this one here. All we got to do with this is put it here so that we can get our LVL to be plumb. Check the plumb on our LVL. As you see there, it's perfectly plumb. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to put my 2x, oh this is too short, I need a longer piece. This one I'm going to set it up like that. So now we're going to put this one in place. Now we need to do the same on the around the other side. Okay.
Make it clap, clap. Make it clap, clap.
Very important, guys, to get this as straight as possible. Because if you don't, that can help screw it off as well. We don't want it to twist. Now I'm gonna check to make sure she's nice and straight. You know, like my drop gonna go on there a little bit.
Make it clap, clap.
right now, guys, there is no way it can twist. It just goes straight up to where I want it to go. Let's look at everything into it. Here's the way it is. Look at that all over, make sure, look down at that end down there. Look down there, no wires on underneath. So as you see, guys, it's still in line. Now, before it was 4 inches, as you see right now, it's right up to our joist. Over here is right where we want it. We have our mark. We already square with our laser. We put our square and we square that. See, this one is right up to our joist here. Down there is still in line. It's nice and square. Straight go all the way down. So what we're gonna do here now, we're gonna put a jock right here, underneath here, and we're gonna put another jock right over here, and then we're gonna remove our jock, and then we're gonna transfer it down at the other end down there to jack up that side as well. This one, we're just gonna put it like this slant, and then we just can knock it in place. So right now, it's a bit loose, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some strips and put underneath the bottom so that it's nice and tight. It's in place because once you remove the jack from down there, because the roof, the house is not level, the weight gonna come down this end here. So we're just gonna put this right here until we remove our jack to come down here to jack up this side as well. Okay, so now we're gonna release it, guys. We can put something underneath this or that good.
Not good, man.
Okay, let's release it now. I wanna slowly pull him out. Okay guys, so I removed my jack from down there. Down there is nice and secure. So now we're just gonna put up our jack for down this side now. Just like that. Okay, so before I send it up, I want to put a few structural screws. As you see here, we have some open space. So it's level like this now. So we're gonna put some screw in here just to kind of grab it together before we drop it. Okay, so let's put one right here. Beautiful. See that nice, that lock nicely. Now let's put one more right here.